Do you do you have any idea about Power BI? What is
Yeah, so it's a visualization tool, right?
mm,
So it is more interactive, more engaging,
mm,
and it allows us to develop the dashboard within few moments.
mm.
No need to write any kind of hardcore thing, or no need to write any kind of separate formulas that we have in Excel.
Mm, mm.
Yes, there is a tax that allows us to calculate few things, uh, but that is fine.
Without DAX also we can do that.
Hmm,
You
hmm.
said. Basically, it is an business intelligent tool, right? Why it is called as a business intelligent means uh, with use of the reports, we will get the idea about our business, how it is going, how it is performing. Usually, we will be creating the dashboards and reports for tracking the status, right? Whether the particular product is profit or loss, whether project is moved to testing or not. Like that, we can have the track status, and also we can bring the historical data, and we can do the data analysis things and all. By by default, uh, there is an option in Power BI. Just if you load the data, and if you without doing anything, if you go and check, it will say like how many blank rows are there. It will analyze the data, and it will show the current status of your data. Just we need to load the data. With that itself, it can predict, it can give the results. I will I will show that during our class. That's why it is called as an business intelligent tool. But see, if you want, think like you are having a database, and in the database, uh, maybe MS SQL or MySQL or Oracle. If you want to, and in your data in your server, in your database, you are having some tables. Okay, for example, employee table. In that employee table, if you want to find the number of duplicate rows or number of blank cells, what you will do? What we will do, the developer will be doing,
Yeah, we write the code, we check the spaces, how many spaces are there, we count it.
right? Even in Excel, if you are having any table, and in that table, in column C, if you want to check for blank cells, how many number of blank cells are there, we need to write some formulas, right? Without writing the formulas, we cannot get the count. Maybe we can highlight. There is an option using conditional formatting and all. We can do the highlight part, but we need count means we need to give the formula only, right? But here by default, it will analyze your data, and it will show it. Based on that, we can do the analysis. Okay, that's why it is called an business intelligent tool. Any doubt?
No, Karthik.
If you want, I will show that also. Wait, it won't take much time. I will show that. let me take the blank report, or I'll already I have some reports. Take that. If I do. Just a minute. My report is loading. Just a minute. I will show that. Why it is called an business intelligence tool? By seeing that, you can understand the power of Power BI. Loading. If I go inside the transform data, and if you go to the view, here I will show the we have option called column quality. Okay. Let me my data is loading. Okay. If I select column quality, you can see, right, how many empty rows are there, how many error values are there, uh, whether everything is valid data. It is giving some analysis, right? If you see here, I have empty cells here. Let me check that. See,
Mm. Right.
as it said, it is having empty cell. For each column, it will do the analysis. Okay. We didn't just by loading the data, it will start to analyze the data. That's why Power BI is called an business intelligence tool, which can uh, transform your raw data into business ideas, right? Which can maybe uh, business ideas or improve your existing business. Okay.
Mm. Mm. Got it.
So uh, with use of this Microsoft Power BI, we can visualize and we can analyze the data efficiently. Okay. For example, uh, think like sales team, uh, they want to track their revenue by monthly, right? Before and all, what we will do in Excel, we will have the data, maybe we will have it in pivot table or normal table, maybe. And from that, we will create the chart. We will, if we want to show the demo or any presentation to the client, what we will do, we will copy that chart and we will paste it in PPT and we will show it, right? So, here we are creating some status and moving it to the presentation. But in Power BI, you can do uh, all the things inside the Power BI itself. So by seeing the dashboard itself, anyone get the during the presentation or giving demo to client and all, you can share your screen and you can show your Power BI report and you can explain it. Nowadays, AI visuals also integrated, like narrative AI visuals with you. Maybe if they were not understanding from the visuals, pictorial visuals, we can create some descriptive description visuals like narrative. With that, they can read and understand also. Okay, so that is the power of Power BI. And here, let me explain the components of first. Let me cover all the basics of Power BI. Then I will we will explore more. Okay. In Power BI components, we have like Power BI desktop, Power BI service, okay, and we have gateway. We supposed to have gateway when we are connecting with on-premises server, and also we have report builder. Okay, this is the Power BI desktop where we'll be creating our reports, and in service where we will share our reports through Power BI service only. Okay, before almost for past 8 to 9 years I'm working in Power BI. If you see that at first they don't have if you compare the version of before 5 years and now, lot of new things has been added. Nowadays you can see your data in Power BI service itself and you can edit your data also. It is not like you need you're supposed to have Power BI desktop. From Power BI service itself, you can work for data and also report. But before and all, if you want to work for data, you're supposed to do within desktop only. Here I clicked the transform data and went to the one page, right? Like that and all, there you cannot go. But now we are having that options and all, so still it is getting updated. Okay, gateway is nothing but it is a bridge between the data source and Power BI. For example, you are having MS SQL, you cannot fetch the data without the gateway. Gateway, what it will do is it will go and fetch. It will get the request and it will go to the database and it will fetch the record and it will send it back to the Power BI. So when you are working with on-premises database, you need gateway. Okay. Report builder is nothing but to create the paginated reports. Nowadays, in most industries, they start to create paginated reports and they are embedding that paginated reports in their own application development. For example, if they were developing any Java application or Python application, in that application, they will be embedding your Power BI reports. Okay. Let me explain the architecture also. Architecture of Power BI. First, data source. Okay. If you see in data source, there has been more than 600, 700 types of connectors are available in Power BI. If you go inside and get data, you can see, if I click on more, I can see, right? All the industry uh, is software will be listed here. If you want to connect with any of your file, you can use this connector. If you want to connect with any database, Access database or MS SQL database, MySQL, Postgre, this and all cloud, Impala, Hive also will be there. I think Snowflake will be there. No, Snowflake. Okay. So like this, we are having so many connectors. Okay. So with use of that connectors, we can connect with any data source. Okay. Once we fetched the data from data source, we will be moving. We need to, maybe if we want to do some transformation activity, we will be doing it in Power Query window. Okay. When I clicked on transform data, it moved to different screen, right? That screen is Power Query screen, or maybe Power Query editor. Got it? And we have data model, visualization layer, visualization, and service layer. These are the architecture of Power BI. First is data source, Power Query layer, data model layer, visualization layer. In visualization layer, we will be creating our charts, uh, our reports and dashboards. Okay. And in service layer, we will be publishing our reports to the end users and giving them enough access. Okay. It will be moving from top to bottom only. First data source, then from the data source, we will transform using Power Query. Then after we process the data, we have the data model. Okay, from the data model, we will be creating the visuals. And then once the visual has been created, it has been published to the end users. Okay.
Okay, so Karthik, so what kind of installation and accesses that I should have to use the Power BI?
See, here we don't, you don't have, if you are having even Gmail account for means enough for Power BI. Okay. So I think already you said you are having the license, right?
Yeah, means in my company laptop, I do have Power BI installed.
Okay. I will help you for that. Don't worry. What we can do, this is the link. You can select the language and you can download it here. Okay, for getting the Power BI
Mm.
desktop.
Okay.
Just it will like a simple installation only. There will be an exe. If you run the exe, your Power BI desktop will be automatically installed. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
If you are going to connect with the Gmail account, maybe you can get 30 to 45 days of trial period, and you can that thing and all. When we are connecting with Power BI service, we need for working with Power BI desktop, we don't need any license. But when we are uh, interacting with Power BI service and if we want to send any reports at that time, we need an license, maybe pro or premium. If you are in premium, the end user also needs to be in premium. That's the one drawback here in Power BI. Or else you need to get some service account and you need to share the common access. Okay.
Mhm. Got it, Karthik.
Mm, let me go to the Power BI desktop window. Okay. If you see here, this is the Power BI desktop window, and this is your ribbon area. And in your left hand side, you can see report view, table view, model view. These three views are the view where we will be using it in maximum. Okay. In report view, we can create our own visuals, and in table view, where we can see the see our data, and in model view we can see the relationships between different tables. If you see here, it is one table, it is one table, it is one table, and it is interconnected. Okay. And same like here also, we are having the concept like primary key to create a relationships where we can have the one to one, one to many, the cardinality relationships also there. And apart from this, cross filter things and all there. That means, for example, uh, if you are working with these two tables, okay, and maybe in cardinality, what we need to do is maybe data needs to flow in this direction, in up direction or down direction. If it is flowing in two directions, which is called an cross cross functionality action. That means it will ask create an circular dependencies. Maybe it will affect your data. If you filter here, it that filter say, after applying that filter, it will show the irrelevant data, or or mismatched data. But when we are when the data is flowing in one direction means it will have complete control. Okay, that and all we will see it. Okay, so in report view, this is an ribbon area, and in right hand side you can see filters. If I go here, there are so many options are there. Bookmark is there, selection is there. Selection is nothing but whatever I'm creating it here. Before that, it will ask me to add the data. Just a minute. Okay. Now, if I add any visual, just a minute. Still, it is loading. I what happened? Just a minute. If you see here, if I add another chart, you can see right in selection, it is showing. Right? Hello, Javed.
Yeah, so it is showing the blank visuals, right?
Blank visuals. The selection is to
Ah,
see
selection.
what
Okay.
and all we
Mm.
had created. Okay. Just
Okay.
book. We will see it more about this and all. Just I'm showing what and all we can have it in our window. We have filters. By default, filter will be there. If you want to enable the bookmarks, you can enable it and you can use it like that in selection. So this and all will be useful for selecting the. If you think like I have one text box here, I will show that also. I will add one text box. See, currently it is a question and answer visual, and if I want to hide it, I can hide it here also. Okay. So for selecting purpose, this selection will be useful. Like that, uh, we can do the performance analyze. And if you want to create any bookmarks, you can create that bookmarks also. Okay. And next to that, we have visualization uh, panel. In that panel, we will have all type of chart, bar chart, custom bar chart, KPI chart, narrative chart, key influence chart, decomposition charts. Okay. And if you want to change the property of this, go and select that table, sorry, that visual, and where and all you need to do the changes, select it. If you want to change the height, uh, you can do it. Let me give 350. Okay. Like this, we can control the properties. And very next to that, we have data, right? Here to see the data, and here it will be helpful uh, when I'm adding any pie chart. Just a minute. What I will do is in country, let it be country, and in profit, I will. Here you can see, right? Easily I created a visual.
Pie chart.
I will explain. We have a separate topic for visuals. We will see that later. But here I'm showing how we can easily add it. Why we are having this data column. We are already having this table here. Why we need to show it here means, for when we are creating the visuals, we will be selecting the columns in it. That's why it has been kept here. Okay.
Right.
And what I will do is, see, Power BI, as I said, it can be connected with any data source, and also like it can be connected with any files also, even text file, CSV file, Excel file. If data it is in structured way, you can use it, which connector will be more useful. Okay.
So Karthik, you already have some data sets with you so that we can practice it.
Already I shared the financial data, right?
Financial data you
For
shared it.
Power App.
Hmm.
We will use that Power App, that same financial data here. You have it, right? Or not? I shared it or not?
Yeah, you already shared it at the time of Power BI, Power App session.
Mm, mm. Anyhow, let me share it again also, because I'm also getting confused whether In another batch only I shared it or not, I don't know. Okay, I shared it. Okay. Now what I will do is I will remove all this contents and let me delete it. And I don't want this. Currently, I don't want this selection and bookmark also. What I will do is I will go to the get data and I'm selecting the Excel workbook because currently I'm having my data in Excel. I'm selecting that. Let me open this file to show how the data is there. See, in that Excel file, I have almost uh, 16 columns. Okay, and almost 700 number of datas rows. Okay, and I have only one sheet one. Okay, now if you see in Power BI, see, I have my sheet one, but usually what it will do is it will also get from if any tables are there, from the table also Power BI can able to extract the data. Okay, but in my case I have only one sheet. In that one sheet I have only one table only. So I'm selecting the table itself, and if I click on load,
So Karthik, one question. So suppose Excel file doesn't have that Excel table. Without the table, it has a data only. So can we take it from that Excel file without a table?
yes, no issue. It can able to read it.
Okay,
Even it can able to read the text file, CSV file.
okay. Means having a
Okay,
table is not a compulsion. Without
not a
table also
compulsion.
we can get it.
Yes, simply without any formatting in the Excel file, you can get that. Okay, see, when you click on load, if you see here, I can see my data here, and from this, whatever visuals I need, I can go and create it. Right? But if you see here, the data, it has, I said it has 16 columns, right? Almost. And only one table. Usually here, we need to understand when we are doing the data model, we need to understand the star schema and snowflake schema. Okay. In Power BI, mostly we will use the star schema. In rare case only, we will be using the snowflake schema. Okay. Star schema means before that, in table, we have fact table and dimension table. Okay. Fact table means in that it will be considered as a main table where you will have your all your values. For example, think like you are having uh, em- employee salary table, right? Employee salary table, and in that you are having the salary information, and you have employee name, employee ID, which department is from, everything you will have it, right? So, but it mainly denotes the salary, right? That's why we kept as employee salary table. Like that, if you are by seeing the data, uh, if you are having any values, that you can consider it it as an fact table. Dimension table means maybe I said I have columns like employee ID, employee name, department, and salary, right? But in some areas, what the in when we are developing the model, what we will be doing is in salary table itself, the irrelevant column is which one? If you see it, not like irrelevant, maybe uh, if I delete the department column, whether it will bring any changes to the salary table.
No.
But if I delete the salary column, what it will happen? The main value itself, it is not available, right? But if I
Right.
delete department, no one will say anything. What I can do is I can save that department in separate space. I can make another new table where again I have employee ID and department. Employee ID will be my primary key. So with that primary key, I will be joining with my salary table. There also I am having my employee ID. So in dimension table means where you can say like it is an descriptive table. Mostly, see if you see this example in department, it is explaining more about departments only, right? But here you are having some transactional values because you are having salary information. Okay, so like this, every table needs to be categorized. Which one is fact table? Which one is dimension table? Okay, uh, but if you see here, in our case, we are having so many columns. So in same perspective, we also need to analyze. Think like maybe I can have segment as a separate dimension table. Country, I can keep it as separate country dimensions table. For product also same, right? But I cannot keep discount band as separate table. I can combine with product and discount also, I can keep it. Like this, you need to break your large data into small data, which will reduce the number of rows. And if you see here, I don't have any index column. Yeah. When you are dealing with lakhs and lakhs rows, if you don't have index rows, sometimes what we will do is, instead of calling for think like, see, I have so many governments here, right? If I want to pick any government, it will be picking all the data. It needs to go and check in all these areas. But if I'm keeping any index column like 1, 2, 3, I can easily go and pick it. So what we can do is, we can break this large data into a small data by creating various dimension tables. Okay, and that dimension table, maybe I said dim segment, right? And I said dim, let it be here, dim country, and let it be dim product, right? And here I have my financial data. Okay, so this will be my fact table, and this will be my dimension. I have 3 dimension tables. One is country, one is segment, another is product. So in product, I am going to have only product information, and in segment, I am going to have only segment information, and in country, I am going to have only country information. From year to financial data, I am going to create relationship. So like this, I can create for each individual table. And if you see here, after developing it, it will be like financial in the center, and all around the financial, all your dimension table will be connected. Basically, in star like structure, it will be like that only, right? What I will do is, let me try this. I don't know how it will come. Or in shapes, I have here, right? In shape, where is shapes? Any star is there? Okay. See, uh, for every point in this, I have 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4, 5, 6 points are there. Think like in every point, I am going to have one dimensional tables, and for the all these points are connected to the midpoint, right? So if we are in same way, if we are going to do the data model, that is called star schema. That means your fact table, it will be in middle. Around that, you are going to have all your dimension table which are connected. Okay, fact table is surrounded by dimension table. Okay. And what is snowflake schema is, here also fact table is connected, surrounded by dimension table, but even dimension table may be connected to another dimension table also. Okay. That means, think like, here I'm having one dim table. Maybe what I can do is, see, yeah, in financial data itself, I have discount band. What I can do is, I can create dim discount table where I can have product ID and discount band. Already I have, here I will be having two columns. One is product ID and another is product. And same here, I will be having product ID and I will be having my discount band, right? This table is not connected to this financial table directly. It is connected by product, and product is connected to financial. That is called uh, dimension table is connected to another dimension table. Did you understand the two schemas?
Uh,
What
so,
is
Karthik, can we say that dimension table is nothing but the master table with
not
one primary
fact
key?
table is the master table, where
Okay,
you
fact.
in master table only we will have all the datas, right? All our maybe values, everything. But dimension table, we will be having our index.
Index column.
Yes. Not, we don't have much of other than that informations. But in
Okay,
master table, you maybe you can have all the informations.
so every dimension table will have its own index table or the
Yes,
primary
it
key column.
needs to have index.
But in case of the fact table, we can have all these foreign keys together, right?
Yes, in dimension table, we will be having primary key. For that primary key, it needs to be have the foreign key in fact table. So like that, we need to do our data modeling. If data modeling is perfect, you won't uh, get any lag. Uh, your optimization of your report will be increased. Okay, it is not Power BI. It is not like directly load the data, go and I did right here. Mm, let me close this. I don't want to open every time it is taking. Here I did right. Directly I loaded the data and I selected it. If it is, if your data volume is very low, maybe it is fine. But if you see it is a correct way of doing, means no, you need to model your data. Got it? Because in the structure, if you work, if data volume is day by day increasing, means when it is having lakhs and lakhs of rows, surely your data when you are doing the refresh the visuals and all, the loading time of the visual will be increased. If you done the data model in standard, then you can see the difference. Okay, that's why first I'm explaining about data modeling. Here itself, after creating the reports, see I can record it. If I click on refresh visuals, it will be giving, see what and all. It is not, it said like refresh visuals, right? Let me stop this. Okay. That is, it is going to refresh the visuals only. But refreshing the visuals itself, first, what it is doing is, it is getting the sum of, maybe in I didn't created any DAX query, but in backend some query will be created, right? That needs to be calculated. For if you see here, for refreshing the display, it is not taking much time, only 65 milliseconds. But refreshing the DAX query, it is taking much time, right? You can see the difference, right?
Right.
That's why, uh, if you reduce, if you do the data modeling things and all, you can uh, for 700 rows itself, it is taking 400 milliseconds. If my data volume increased, surely this time also will be get increased, right? So we need to control the control our rows. How we can control? By normalization, by doing the data modeling. Okay. So what I will do is, mm, I already see, whenever you are loading any data, here you can see two buttons will be there. One is load, another is transform data. Okay. From here itself, you can go to the transform data, or else still it is in opening. Let me close this. Or else, after loading our data, I can go to the transform data. This is our Power Query editor page. Okay. Whenever you are loading your data for first time, uh, my suggestion, my advice is, go and check this column quality, because we cannot go and do the fill. Think like, here you are having 30 columns, and if you want to go and check manually like this, means it will take time. But if you have this column quality option here, you can easily check it, whether you all the data has been loaded properly, you are getting error or not, you are having any null values or not. Easily track it like this. Even if you want to change, see, if I click on monospaced, you can see, right, the look also it is changing. And if you want to check for any white spaces, you can see it here. Okay. And also, if you want, there has been called column profile, it will explain about each columns. It is showing in bar values, right? In this, I have most value in FASIO. For country, maybe France is having in in 700 rows, France is repeating more number of times, more number of times. Okay. and you can see it is giving five. In this column, I have 5 distinct values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is correct, right? In
Mm,
700 rows, I have duplicate data only. All this government may be repeated, mid-market is repeated, small business is repeated. So it is giving the distinct values also. Okay. And you can check the both column profile or to check for distinct values, you can use both any of this column distribution or column profile. Okay. For each column, it will be shown here. But when you click on column profile, you need to select that particular column. Then only it will be changed. But column distribution, it will create some bar graph below that itself. Okay. What you can do is, do you have Power BI desktop?
yes, Karthik, I have it.
Can you load this data and can you check it?
Okay.
Load it and go to the transform data and go to the view and see this option. See, doing the visuals anyone can do, but data modeling is the key part in Power BI. If you once you learn the Power BI, you the role itself like Power BI data analyst or Power BI analyst, right? We need to we are not going to create the visuals. We are going to analyze the data only. Are you trying it, Javed?
Yes, I got it. I can see all these options.
Okay, okay. Why we need to check it first means then only we are going to do the data cleaning activities, right? Uh, you know whether you hear the concept called ETL,
Yes. Extract,
transform,
transform, and load.
load. Extract means we are going to fetch the data, right? Then we will be doing the transform activities. That means we will be manipulating the data. We will do data cleaning activities. We will remove unwanted data. We will remove any error values, right? Then, then only we will load the data into the database. we won't directly extract and we won't load it. We will do the data, some actions to increase the data quality, and we will be loading it. In same way, in Power BI also, we are going to do it with use of Power Query editor. Okay. Why I am asking to do it inside Power Query editor means, see, for Power App and Power Automate and all, it comes under Maker portal. That's why your website starts from Make, but app is not inside the Maker portal. So its abbreviation start from app. Okay. This is the Power BI service. I explained the components, right? In that component, this is the Power BI service. If you see here, let me open in. Uh, I have so many options here, like Power App. Here also we are having create, browse, and more options are there, right? The look to the Power App and Power BI, it is like same only, right? So what I can do is, here I have something called workspace. Workspace is nothing but it is a folder. There we have solution, right? And environment, right? Not only solution, environment. Under environment only, we will be creating our applications. Whatever is created in one environment, it will not be available in another environment, right? So everything we are saving under the environment. Like that, here we will be saving it under the workspace only. You can create your own workspace. Let it be Java with workspace. Okay, you can give your descriptions, and if your organization is having any domain, it will be listed here. You can select it, and there has been advanced. You can change the license also. Okay, if you are going to uh, create any workspace in Pro, means the end user also need to have the Pro license. If they were having premium, you can go and create in premium. If anything is created in Pro premium and your end user are Pro, means if you share, they won't able to see it. So we need to check for the correct license also. Okay, in which we need to create it. Okay, and click on apply. If I click on apply, the workspace will be created. Okay, already I have one workspace called financial data. And if you see here, some of the things already there. Uh, Here in type column, you can see, right, report and semantic model and dashboard. Leave this dashboard now. Just we will take this report and semantic model. Report is nothing but what we are developing in visuals. It will be like this only. But if you see this semantic model, it is having some tables. Okay, that means for that report, this semantic model is the data source. So whatever we are creating in our Power BI desktop, once we publish, it will be segregated into report and data set. You can call it data set, data model, or semantic model. Okay. So for each report, there will be an data set and report. Okay. So for this model only, we will be doing the refresh and all. We can schedule the refresh with the trial license itself. We can do the 8 refresh per day. Okay. But we you need to and in gateway there are two types of gateways there: enterprise gateway and personal gateway. In organization and all, they will be having the enterprise gateway, and they will be installing that gateway in any servers, and they will be giving access to that. If I go inside the settings, here I can see the gateway. Okay. uh, if I have any gateway, it will be listed here. If I have the gateway, I can able to do the schedule refresh. I can select, I can add any time, and I can save it, and based on that, on maybe on daily basis or on weekly basis or monthly basis, how we are saving it here, based on that, refresh will be happening. If you see here, there will be one column called next refresh. Currently I don't have any gateway, and I didn't applied for schedule refresh, so it is an n by a. But if I done the if I have the refresh settings, if I saved it, that time will be shown here. Only for model only it is there, but in report, if you see here, it is nothing. That means we need to keep the live data in. We are keeping the live data inside the Power BI service itself. It will go. Think like I connected with MS SQL server. Based on this refresh, it will interact with MS SQL, and it will get the live data, and it will store it here. Okay. And whenever end user is going and or viewing this report, at that time loading will happen, right? So it will go and get the data from here itself, not from SQL, from server. Okay. Now can you understand where our data is saving?
So Karthik, you meant to say inside the semantic model we can find all the data, right?
Yes, I also shown, right? If I click and see it, data is showing, right? So
Fine.
all our data is inside this only. Got it?
Mm. Yes,
The,
got it.
for there has been two options is there: direct query, indirect query. When you are going with indirect query, it will not have live connection. When if you want to have live connection, you can go with direct query. Okay. But most of the reports we will be creating it in indirect query only. So it will act. We will have this reports. We need to understand about this reports and semantic model. That's why. See what and all. Think like I'm applying various number of filters. For understanding purpose, I'm trying to say it. Let me keep any. Mm, Still, I have more number of maybe at this time I will have. See, uh, currently I have only one row, right? With this settings, if I save it, this will and I created some visuals and I published the report means only this data will be saved here in Power BI service, not the entire data. This model will have only what we are done here. Got it?
Mhm.
And let see same like this is an ribbon window, and in left hand side you can see a query window. What and all tables we added, it will be shown here, and this is your data preview. And in right hand side you can see the property and applied steps. In applied steps, what and all action I'm doing it here, it will be listed one by one. Okay. And let me turn off this also. Got it? Here, as it says, in some rows, I'm having null values. So what I'm doing the data cleaning activities. I'm removing the null values. Okay. And if I don't want any of the columns, what I can do is go inside the choose columns. You can select the required columns and you can keep it. Okay. I don't want to be in that structure, so I removed it. Anyhow, we will see this choose column. Like this, we both are same only. Remove column also. If which column has been selected, it will be removed. If you want to remove group of columns, just go and click it. Select the column and if you click on the remove column button, it will be removed. Okay. Or else we have other option like remove other columns. Okay. Like this, we can remove rows also. Maybe what I can do is I will remove this filter rows where I have null value. Here I'm having null value. Till that I will keep this column quality. What I will do is remove blank rows. Let me select any of the column. Remove blank rows. So it is now okay. Still it is what I will do is okay. What I will do is I have one option called replace. Here you can see right replace values. Let it be null and replace with blank. What happened? Oh, it is numeric. Oh, somewhere. Numeric means we need to apply 0. Uh, but let me go with the text column. Null. Now if I go and remove blank rows. Still it is not removed. What happened? Okay. Maybe some white spaces may be present. That's why it is not removing here. So that's what we need to check everything before itself. Or else keep duplicates. Oh, I remove alternate. There will be one option between keep range of rows. Even I can select like this also from first to 10. Okay. And if you want to split any columns, there has been option called we can split by number of characters, by positions, even by lower case and upper case by number of digits. Usually we will be doing with by delimiter. What I will do is you can select any of these things also. If the special character which you need to select is not listed here, go and select the custom, type that special character and select whether you need to split at very left or right after that special character. But I need to have every occurrence. So I'm selecting this and I'm uh, what happened? It is created. You can see right from it is 1 Jan 2014. It is automatically d- as Power BI is an intelligence tool, it abbreviated Jan is January, 14 as 2014. Okay. If you want to remove unwanted columns, you can remove it. Like this, you can do the splitting also. And if you want to do group by, I will show the group by when I'm doing the dimensions. Because there you can easily see the difference. Okay. Like this, if you want to change the header, you can use these options. And also, see, at a, when we are doing the data cleaning activities, we need to check the data type also. Okay. This is in text. So I can keep it as only text. Not like it is not here it is like maybe numeric or text. But I know in government I don't have I will not have any numeric values. So I'm changing it. I'm keeping the right data type. Okay, like this here itself also you can change it, or else here you have the option from here also you can change it. Got it?
Okay.
This merge query, append query and group by I will explain it later. Okay, and like this if you want to add any columns also you can add it. You can create any columns, maybe custom column also. uh, Whether what I will do is before I have a profit column, right? All the values are Okay, some are having minus. What I will do is I will create one custom column. I will name it as profit status. If profit is lesser than 0, then I will keep it as loss, or I think single stroke profit. Mm, We have other option also, not like we need to type it fully also. I think here don't no need of. Mm, what I will do is just I will select the profit and I will click it OK. What I can do is I can go here. Again, it is showing this only. Wait. Mm, just a minute. Just a minute. I will check it.
Yeah, so it says if then else.
Okay, if then else. Okay. I
Uh,
no need of
re-
bracket
yeah, no need of bracket there.
and still
Type if in lowercase and loss and profit in double quotes.
but here mm, I tried to get this only. I don't know. See, once we created a custom column, and if we type anything and Just not changing. Okay. Sorry. I forgot that. We have conditional columns. If you go and say, see the conditional columns, it is also like custom column only. You can go and easily select like here itself. You can select the profit. If profit is less than or maybe less than 0, then output will be loss. And add my class else. I can keep it as not else if I can keep it as else profit. Okay, right? See
Got it.
why we I asked to remove the null values means when you are doing performing like this action, you may get errors. That's why at initial itself we need to remove if you are having any null values. It won't affect whatever action you are performing it. Okay. So like this, you can create any columns you need it. And what I will do is, mm, I will do, why two tables are there? Okay. And if I want to create any index column, just I can go and click on it. You can see, right? And I don't want to start from 0. I can start it from 1. And I need to do the increment by 1. Okay, we have duplicate columns. And if you want to merge any two columns, select it and click on merge columns. Okay, and let me select the, let it be column, the separator. Right? And you can rename your column here itself directly. For everything, the steps will be added here. And also, if you see here, this is an Power Query formulas. For that respective Power Query formulas, in backend by default, it will be created. Okay. And also we have, and in this area, I missed to show the query dependencies. We extracted the information from Excel, right? You can see if you don't know from where we are getting the data, you can go to the transform data, and if you click on query dependencies, you can see how we are getting the data. From this file, we are getting this financial table. Okay, and same way here, what happened? This advanced editor is hidden here. What? Okay. I think still it is ready. Why it is not showing? Just a minute. I'm trying to show the M query, but maybe this report was not saved. I think. Okay, let me open that itself. Before doing the normalization, you do all your data cleaning activities like replacing value, removing null values, adding any custom columns, whatever you want to do it. Then uh, once you get the one master table, from that do the normalization activity. Just a minute. If you see here, in this, see, in this table, I have so many steps, right? If I click on advanced editor, for all the step, there will be this M query will be gets generated. We are not, if you are good with M query, you can, instead of doing it manually, you can commit and write your code and you can do it. But it is not like we need to learn the M query things, then only we can work with Power BI. By manually, you can do it. In behind Power BI itself, it will write this query. What is happening is this query one will this will be think like you are connected with SQL MS SQL server. This advanced query will be converted into an SQL query. That's why in big end of Power BI, that query is getting generated automatically. Okay. The basic understanding of M query is all the code start from let and it will end from in. And whatever output you need from this block after the in will be mentioned here. If you see here, we are getting something. Variables will be denoted by hash symbol. So this variable output is we are getting it. This variable output is defined here, right? Okay. It
Hmm.
is getting from expanded dim product. Expanded dim product is explained here. Like this, it is expanded dim product has been defined from merged queries. It is explained here. What and all we are doing this in applied steps. For all that steps, this M query will be generated, and the final output by default it will be giving. So this query, this M query will be transformed into an SQL query, or whatever the native query, and what result we are getting is we will be getting in one variable, and it will be loaded in our Power BI. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
It is not mandatory you need to write the M query.
You meant to say whatever the step that we do there, it automatically generates the M code
Yes, it will
for
be
that step.
automatically generated. And for optimization, there has been one option. At every time we need to check whether, if I right click here, sorry, something I selected. There has been view native query. Since I connected with Excel file, I won't get this option. When you are connecting with the databases, we need to ensure whether this view native query is available till not last step. Because think like till this step, I'm having this view native query option. That means up to this, the query will be transformed, and it will go and fetch the data from the servers. Then after getting the data into Power BI, Power BI will uh, go by it will apply all the steps one by one, right? So till this there will be like 50 millisecond means again 10 millisecond, for each step 10 millisecond means 50, and another 50, almost 100 milliseconds. But when you are in basic concept, when we are getting the data and all, we need to get it from the server itself. All the functions what we are writing, it needs to run on the server side, not on client side. So Power BI is our client, right? uh, the server data source is our server. So whatever we are adding any steps, it needs to be run in the server side, and in one go we will get the desired output, and we can directly without any delay we can load it in our visuals. Otherwise all the steps will be loaded, and it will increase our loading time. So at the end maybe user feels some lag also, right? uh, that's why we need to ensure whether this view native query is available till last step or not when you are connecting with MS SQL, SQL or MySQL or Oracle, I'm saying, right? Not with Excel files and all. Any doubt?
Uh, okay, so Karthik, can we have few tasks or assignments just to understand this transformation steps in Power
See,
Query?
what you can do is, uh, I given the financial data, right?
Hmm.
In that, try to use all this option. By randomly, you can choose any. Just if you see here, if you right click, you can see duplicate. Okay, just duplicate 2 or 3 times in each table. Try to use any of these options. Okay, when we are doing the normalization, at the time I will what and all columns and how we need to keep the data, I will explain it. But before that you need to know how to use these functions, leave this group by and merge and append. I will explain it later. Before this and all is changing the data type, replacing the values, choosing the columns and all very easy, right? And we are seeing the conditional column also. Try that conditional column, duplicate column. Try to duplicate the country itself. Okay, why they would keep this duplicate column and all? Sometimes see when I'm if I want to merge any columns and I don't want to touch the source column, for this source column is this country, right? I can duplicate it and then I can merge it. Okay, whether that is enough?
So Karthik, in Power Apps, you have shared some links just to follow some details, right? So
Mhm.
similarly for Power BI assignments, do you have some links so that we can get some data set and some instructions as well,
Uh,
just to
in
get
next,
the more hands-on on that?
sure. In next class, I will share that.
Okay. So that is also feasible, right? Means you have those links.
In Nick, see, usually in Power BI, just I have some materials. Okay, but for data set from Power BI itself, we can get it. This financial data is from Power BI only. If you
Yeah, means if you given me few of the links just to follow, means it should
uh,
have that detailed instruction how to follow how this particular data set works, then that would be helpful for me to practice it.
yes. Wait, where it is, some template. Not here. I think. Okay. If you go inside this, you can find the sample report and the data also. This is the data, and they've created some reports also. So you can refer it for designing purpose and all. Oh, just taking uh, or else you can see the report has been there, right? And uh, this is the data source file, financial sample. From this financial sample, they've created this reports. So can I will share where that duplicate tab. Okay. Um, the file name was guided projects. Just a minute. In that GitHub account, it is having both data and sample reports also. Not only it has only 12. If you go and explore it, uh, so many people said posted their sample works. Whether it is fine, Javed?
Yeah, yeah, that is fine. Yeah.
You can see others, other people work also, right? So you
Hmm.
can get some ideas for designing and all. Uh, if you see other, I will select it from here itself. When you are designing, if you see how other persons done that, you can use that same design also, right? Okay.
I'll refer those documents.
Mm-mm. Try to in Power Query Editor, try to use that options. That are all simple only. Try to use it. In our next class, we will see about normalization. Now we seen about data cleaning, how we can perform data cleaning, right? So for data cleaning activities only, we will be using this functions and all. Then we will do the normalization. After doing the normalization, once the model is ready, we will see about relationship between models. Then only we will go and see the visuals, right? This will be the flow. Whenever you are going to create any reports, first uh, create your model, create your relationship, and then create your visuals. Okay. Any
Okay.
doubts, Javed?
So creating a visual is not the very first step. We should load
If
the
you
data, transform it.
but if you go go and create at first time itself, surely you will have I don't you mentioned, right, you worked in VPA, right?
Yes.
You know, people's how the end user will be. Whatever we follow, we say to follow, they won't follow. Anyhow, we will be doing the data validation activities. Think like you are generating one form and you are giving it to the end users. In name field, they will type the email. In customer name, they will enter the employee name. If it is phone number and validating phone number, validating email and all, we can do it. But we don't know, right, whether they were giving the right data or wrong data.
Hmm. You're right.
Maybe they can leave when they were typing the name and all. Uh, if we are giving full name, first name and last name, we need to we supposed to give only one small space, white space we need to give. They will be giving more white space, and that type of data in organization uh, still it is there, right?
Yeah, that
Every
that
time
happens actually.
every
Exactly.
time when we go and check the raw data, that will be eh, see mostly we will call it this table like data and all structured data, but that the structured data itself will be in unstructured way. We cannot easily perform the next actions if the data quality was good here. No need of data cleaning activities, no need of creating the relationships. You can directly go with the first step of creating the visuals, right? If the data quality was 100 percentage, you can directly go and create the visuals. But we won't get data like this. We will be getting the data in poor quality only. So we need to increase the quality. Without increasing the data quality, if you are creating the visuals, your visual will not work as it is expected. You will get loading time loading time may get increased, or sometimes maybe failure can happen. That's why uh, my advice is, don't go directly for creating the visuals. Okay, that's why everyone will think Power BI is so easy, because there we are going to develop only the visuals. It is not like that. The pure data analyst first, he will analyze the data, and he will do whatever necessary, then only he will showcase his data, right?
Yes, yes, I agree to your points.
Whether did you thought that directly we will go and create the visuals?
No, Miss, earlier I was thinking that Power BI means only creating the visuals. Now I got to understand that yes,
No,
before the visuals,
it is not
a
like
lot
that.
of things that we need to take care,
We
like
need to take care.
transformation of data, maintaining the data quality and
See,
everything.
then it is nothing different between Excel and Power BI, right? If you go directly and create it, what in Excel we will be doing directly, we will enter the data, and we will showcase it. There, we won't think like we need to do. See, uh, uh, in in today's world, everyone is everyone is using Excel, but everyone, whether they know, they need to use data validation functions in Excel itself. So many things are there. We need what to increase the quality. Uh, we have some methods in Excel, but no one will follow that. It is advanced version of Excel. So uh, that's why here we are having that column quality option and all. It will analyze the data without any code, without any effort by us. In Excel also we can say we can showcase that column quality, but for that we need to do some work. But here we are not doing any work. It is analyzing the data and giving the result, right?
Right, right.
See, if Power BI is just an visual tool, means they will be named as an visual tool, not like an business intelligent or data analyst tool. There has been visual tool, right? Like Visio and all. What we will do, just we will create some images, any pictorial things, right?